And bring the hands to the heart and the attention to the breath. Let's do circle of joy with our variations that we have added to it. So bring the attention to the breath. Begin Ujjayi breath. Breathe out. Breathe in, interlace the fingers. Breathe out, press the palms forward, draw your belly in, and it's optional to round your spine back. Breathe in, raise the palms to face the sky. And as you breathe out, bend your left elbow and place the right hand on the left elbow. Inhale, and as you exhale, side bend right. Squeeze your left waist to bring yourself to center as you inhale, and as you exhale, side bend right again. One more time. As you inhale up this time, stretch the arms up. And as you exhale, bend the right elbow. Place the left hand on the elbow. Elongate the spine so you press down, or you really root down through your sitting bones and up through your heart. And then exhale to the left. Squeeze the right waist to bring yourself up to neutral, taking the low rib towards the hip. And do that twice more with your breath. As you come up this time, stretch the arms up to the sky. And as you exhale, lower your right hand to the mat or chair and side bend right again. You can go over a little further with your support in that lower hand. Inhale up to vertical. And exhale to the other side, lowering your left hand down. The right shoulder stays back. Oh yeah. Inhale up to vertical, arms up. And twist right as you exhale. Lower the hands down. Press into the right hand and elongate the spine. Twist right a little more as you exhale. Inhale, float just the face to the left. And exhale, just the face to the right. Twice more. Hands are resting. Left hand is on a knee. Right hand is behind you. And then rotate to neutral with the arms up as you inhale. And exhale, twist left. Lower the hands down. Inhale, press into the back hand, lift the spine. And as you exhale, twist left a little more. Float just your face right as you inhale. And exhale, left. Twice more. Mindful that your shoulders don't tense up. They continue to move downward. Rotate neutral as you inhale and the arms come up. Exhale, turn the palms out, interlace the fingers behind you. Let's linger in our back bend as we inhale the knuckles down and firm the abdomen so you stabilize the pelvis and lift up through the breastbone. The gaze just gently tilts up. The head doesn't fall all the way back, And take a few Ujjayi breaths here. The lower abdomen stays engaged, it stays tight. On your next exhale, hinge at the hip, lift your hands away from the hips, up and back. Pause here for a couple breaths. And then rise up to neutral on the inhale. Exhale, hands meet at the heart. Notice your upper back, your shoulders, your chest. And then come to standing. And I'll just remind you that I'm not doing full poses, so I may suggest that you take a wide stride, and I don't take the wide stride, so don't let that confuse you. Come to standing with your back to the wall. And step the feet forward so that you slide down the wall. You're on the wall, your back is on the wall. We're going to do the posture reset. So you step the feet forward so that your upper body slides down the wall, and if your knees are sound, you can bend your knees. You wriggle the shoulder blades nice and flat onto the wall. Pressing into the wall. Now, if you can press your head into the wall without it causing your chin to lift like this, your chin should be level, then press the head into the wall as well. If bending the knees doesn't serve your body, you can keep the knees straight. But you want to step the feet away from the wall so that you slide down, even if your knees remain straight. But walk your feet forward so that the knees don't come in forward of the toes. Yeah. Excellent. That's it. And then you push. And you use your feet a little bit to push in the floor and help you to push your upper back into the wall. Yes. Dr. Fishman calls this the posture reset. And it's really invaluable. You could do this anytime. Practice Ujjayi breath here. Excellent. Couple more breaths. And then you'll straighten the knees, which will slide yourself up the wall. Then you'll walk the feet in. Pause for a moment. Great. We'll turn to face the wall, place our hands on the wall, and walk towards the wall, sliding the hands up. You may widen. So you walk all the way in, your toes are touching the wall, your chest may or may not be touching the wall. Yes. And you probably want to widen your hands a little bit wider than your shoulders. You don't want it to be pinchy. Draw the shoulder blades down the back. pull your low ribs back. That helps to get it into your upper back versus taking it all in your lower back. And practice Ujjayi breath. The hands actively press into the wall. Step back away from the wall and let your hands slide down until they're resting by your sides again. Notice where you felt that. The aftertaste has important information. Down dog at the wall. Place the hands about chest height. Step your feet away from the wall and hinge at your hip joint until your ears come down alongside your biceps, give or take. Bend the knees a little bit and reach your tailbone out into the wall. Try to let your arms be straight. And you actively press the hands into the wall. Very nice, everybody. Draw the shoulder blades down the back. Mindful of the shoulders. They're not pinchy. If you need to, widen them. Look up at the wall, step the feet forward towards the wall, and then let your hands rest by your sides again. Rotate the hands at the wrist joint. And reverse the circle. For our next practice, let us do wall push-ups. If wall push-ups don't work for you because of delicate wrists, you could do it's like a wall dolphin. You interlace the fingers, make a tripod, place the forearm onto the wall, and hinge again. So it's a sort of a repeat of what we just did, but it does some different stuff. And you want to try to soften the tops of the shoulders when you do that version. For the wall push-ups, those of you who know them, go for it. Do 2 sets of 10. If I see somebody looking at me like, would you explain that to me, please? Then I will be glad to do that. That's it. Excellent. Yep. Yeah, excellent. Okay, when you are done with those, extend the hands out in front. Turn the palms out. Cross one wrist over the other. Interlace the fingers. Yes, and go down, in, and the knuckles will face up. Once they're facing up, you drop them straight down. Not unwind them, but drop straight down. Breathe into this. And then unwind, change the cross. Other wrist on top, and rotate in again, and then down. Good. Unwind and come so that you are touching the wall with your back to the wall. Take your chair out to your right. Take a wide stride with your feet. I'll take a tiny stride. Turn your right foot out and make sure that the top of your foot, the toes and part of your foot are up under the front edge of the chair. Press the and draw your shoulders back now and try to take your left hip back to the wall. So the wall gives you a sense of where you are in space that we don't realize, and this helps us to open the hips and helps with the shoulders. All right, so on the wall, draw the left hip back towards the wall. The right foot's out 30 degrees, and the right foot's out 90 degrees with the right foot. The left foot's turned in 30. Press the four corners of the feet down and lift up through your arches and tighten your quadriceps. Very good. Place your hands on your hips and shift your hips over to the left. Then reach out with your right hand. Reach out to the right, and that'll make you tip over a little more. And place your hand on the top of the chair back. Try to bring your left shoulder back towards the wall. It may not go all the way, but bring it back a little. And try to externally rotate your left hip, taking it towards the wall. Then let the left arm raise. Hold the pose. I'm just coming out to not stress the ankle. Externally rotate your thighs. Good. You radiate from your core, from your center, sending energy down through the legs into the earth, up and out through the torso and crown of the head, and up and out through the arms. Then reach the left arm out to the left and rise up to standing. Beautiful. Turn to face your chair seat. Hinge at the hip. Place your hands on the chair seat. Raise the left leg and extend it out behind you. Press back through the heel. Try to get it parallel to the mat, the left leg. And as you exhale, bring the knee towards the abdomen or the nose. The nose is going to round the spine, so make the choice best for you. Inhale, extend back, squeezing your thigh muscles into the bone. And exhale, knee towards nose. Continue at your pace. Beautiful. After you extend the leg back next time, place that foot down on the mat. Soften both knees, lift your chest, and rise up to standing. You'll be about 12 inches. My heel is probably, I'm about 12 inches. The front of my ankle is about 12 inches from the chair seat. Step your left foot back for Warrior One pose. Draw the left hip forward so that the hips are square. Press the left foot into the mat so that your left quadriceps engage. Bend the right knee directly over the ankle. Firm the abdomen and raise the arms. Draw the shoulder blades down the back for Warrior One pose. Lift between the nipple and the collarbone and gaze slightly up. Make it a back bend. Continue to practice Ujjayi breath. Now listen carefully. We've done this before. You'll push off with your left foot so you're standing on your right foot. You're standing on your right foot. Your left foot's up off the mat. Hinge at your hip, raising your left leg, and place the hands on the chair seat or your prop, whatever prop you're using. Reach back through the leg and forward through the breastbone. Now, if you want a little more challenge, play with extending your hands forward to the chair back or bringing the arms, the hands off the chair for a little balance. You've got your wall there, you've got your chair. Now listen carefully. Bend your right knee and step your left foot way back where it came from, and then rise back into Warrior One pose. So you're back up into Warrior One. Step the back foot forward and lower the hands down. That was challenging. Yeah, I know. All right, one more time. Hinge at the hip. Either hands on blocks or chair seat. We're gonna stay standing. Right foot forward, in between, under your chair seat or between your blocks, and left foot back. And right knee is straight. Lift up through your sacrum. Draw the breastbone forward. Excellent. Bend the right knee. Step the left foot forward to the right. Nice long spine. Rise up to standing. Ooh, that was good. That was a little challenging, huh? Pause and notice how you feel. Place your chair over to the left. And we will do the whole sequence from the beginning on this side. And if you recall, the sequence began with triangle and our hips and our upper backs on the wall. So take a wide stride with the feet. Turn the left foot out 90 degrees and the right foot in about 30 degrees. Draw your right hip back towards the wall and try to put your shoulders, your upper back on the wall, your shoulder blades on the wall. Engage your quadriceps. So you got to get your feet pretty close to the wall to keep all of everything lined up. Okay? Lift your quadriceps, lift your arches. Don't let those arches roll in. Cock your hips over to the right and your upper body will tip left. Stretch the left arm out and place it on the chair back. Roll the right shoulder back towards the wall. Continue to externally rotate. Contract your thighs in an externally rotated fashion, and it's optional to raise the right arm. You can gaze up towards the right thumb. And then reach the right arm up and out. Rise to standing. Step the feet together. Turn to face the chair. Hinge forward at the hip, placing your hands on your chair seat. Extend the right leg out behind, parallel to the mat. Breathe in, extend back, and as you breathe out, knee to abdomen or nose. Continue these movements on your own. Beautiful. After this next movement, soften your knees. Place your foot down on the mat. Soften your knees. Rise to standing with a neutral spine. And then step the right foot back for warrior one posture. Draw the right hip forward, squaring the hips. Bend the left knee directly over the ankle. Firm the abdomen and raise the arms, lifting the heart, lifting the breastbone. Make it a little back bend. As I draw my shoulder blades down my back and firm the abdomen so the pelvis is more neutral, it really comes, I can get a nice back bend here. Okay, here's the tricky part. Undo the back bend. Push off with your back foot and stand on your front foot. So you just push off with your back foot and stand on your front foot. Okay? Then hinge at your hip like a seesaw. Raise your leg, your right leg, and place the hands on the chair seat. Perfect. Reach back strong and long through the right leg. Yes. Forward through the breastbone. And then, if you want, place your hands on the chair back raise your hands. They could extend forward without being on the chair back. They could be down by your sides, reaching back if you want more balance challenge. Beautiful. Now, yeah, a couple more breaths. Good. Go for it. Yes. And when you're ready to come out, you bend your left knee. You step your right foot way back where it was in Warrior One. You rise back up in Warrior One, raising the arms, lifting the heart. The left knee is bent, and then you step the back foot forward and release the hands down in Tadasana. Excellent. Pause. Notice how you feel. That was great, everybody. All right. So for our next practice, it will be the stomach pumps. So you can either do it standing. This is the position for standing. The feet are wide. The hands are just above the knees, like so. And you want to hinge forward. So it's not standing up. It's hinging forward at your hip with a long spine. Or you can sit on the front edge of your chair and simulate that. The thing you have to do on the front edge of the chair is really widen your knees a lot, because if your knees are too close together, your belly can't fully let go. It inhibits the letting go. They're too close. So you really got to get wide so that releases. All right. Take some belly breaths. As you inhale, the belly lets go and drops towards the mat. And as you exhale, you pull it in. Continue. When you're ready for the practice, exhale all the air. Pull your belly in as strongly as you can. Then take your chin to your chest and don't breathe. Let it go, pull it in. Let it go, pull it in. Yeah, good job. When you need to breathe, stop the pumps and take some belly breaths. You could come to standing, or you can remain in your posture. And then do a second set. Count how many you do, and over time you'd like to try to create, be able to do the same number on both sets. When you're done, you'll either come lying on your back or seated in your chair. We'll be doing one more practice that some folks will choose to do on their chair. It's, Marcia calls it the reverse bridge. I kind of call it reverse table push-ups. So some will do it on the chair, some will do it on the floor. So your choice, if you're in either place, you want to relax for a moment after doing the stomach pumps. Like a little mini Shavasana. Perfect. For those who wish to do the practice on the chair, you'll come to the front edge of your seat, place the hands either on the crossbars or on the back of the chair seat. For those who would like to do the practice on the floor, you'll come seated on the floor with the feet flat on your mat, knees bent. And for both practices, you want to have your feet parallel. My floor version, my hands are outside the hips on the mat. Draw the shoulder blades into the back. Firm the abdomen. And as you inhale, lift. Lengthen the tailbone to the back of the knees. Keep your knees parallel. And you don't want your knees coming forward of your ankles in either of the variations. And then release down. All right. If holding it doesn't serve you, do it repetitively. So go up on the inhale and right back down on the exhale. So here we are, inhale up. For more challenge, you'll hold while you exhale. You'll hold for the inhale. And you'll come down on the second exhale. Excellent. Continue. Lengthen the tailbone. Very good. One more. Last one. Do it at your pace. Great. Let's wind our hands again for the wrist. Extend them out. Turn the palms out. Cross one wrist over the other. Interlace the fingers and knuckles towards the lap, the chest, and then they face up towards the chin, and then you drop down. Breathe into that. Very good. Okay, unwind, and we'll come lying on our backs. Remember that if you have bone density issues, you're supposed to come down on your side and then roll onto your back, not just roll straight back. Make sure you can see me when you come down on your back because I'm going to give a demonstration. Okay. If your back is delicate, you may want some extra support by putting your hands underneath your hips. But if your back is sound, then you don't need to worry about the hands there. You just firm your abdomen. You don't have to push the back flat. You just firm the abdomen and keep it stable. Watch me first as we'll take a breath in with our knees bent. And as we exhale, we'll lower one leg. Now, you see I'm not dropping my foot down towards my buttock. And that's what happens a lot of times. I'm only moving at my hip. And I go just about to the floor, and then I'm going to inhale up. Okay, then I'm going to exhale and do the other. And see, my knee angle never changes. The only movement is at the hip. And then I'm going to come up. And then hold the back stable, and I'm going to lower both. I'm not straightening them. And it's really hard if you're working on holding the back stable. Okay, so you don't want to let it bob up and down like that. All right, are you ready? If you want to put your hands underneath, that's an option. And if you want more support and putting your hands underneath doesn't feel good, you can put your blanket just right under the sacrum so that it helps to stabilize your lower back. All right, here we go. Knees in. Abdomen firm. Breathe in. As you breathe out, lower the right knee. You don't change the angle at the knee. You're only moving at the hip. Inhale, bring it up. Exhale, right side. That's it. Inhale, bring it up. Firm the abdomen. Exhale, both together. Inhale up. Whoa! Hadn't done these in a while. Exhale, left. Inhale, right. So you try to move smoothly rather than jerking it up. Exhale, right. Inhale, up. Really firm the abdomen. Exhale, both. Yes. Exhale, left. Inhale, up. Exhale, right. Inhale, up. Exhale, both. Inhale, up. Exhale, left. Inhale, up. Exhale, right. Inhale, up. Exhale, both. Firm the abdomen. Don't let it move. Don't let the back move. Yeah. Exhale, left. And I'm feeling it in my quads. Inhale, up. Exhale, right. Inhale, up. Exhale, both. Whoa. Inhale, up. Exhale, left. Inhale, up. Exhale, right. Inhale, up. And exhale, both. Inhale, up. Whoa. Hug the knees in. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. We got to start doing that one again. Hug the knees in. And then release the feet to the mat and roll onto your tummy. Bend your left knee, reach back, take hold of the ankle, draw the foot towards the buttock. Lengthen the tailbone towards the back of the knee. And then switch sides. Lasso your foot with a strap if reaching it creates a challenge for you. And draw that foot in towards the buttock. Lengthen the tailbone. And then release the right side. Make a little pillow with your left forearm, placing your forehead there, and extend the right arm forward. Press the pubic bone into the mat. Lift your upper body and your right arm, and lift your left leg. Breathe in, lengthen out. As you breathe out, change your arms and lower down. So now your left arm is forward and your right forearm is under your forehead. Pubic bone towards the mat on all of these. Even if I don't say it every single time, that's the first thing you do. Then lift your upper body, your left arm, and your right leg. Reach long. And then as you lower down, change the arms. Inhale up. You could do both upper and lower simultaneously if it serves you. Lengthen. Exhale. Change the arms every time you lower. Inhale up. Left arm, right leg. Reach long. Exhale, lower. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. And down. Last one of these. Left leg, right arm. Inhale up. And exhale down. Very good. Roll onto your back. That was great, everybody. Roll onto the back. Lay the left leg down on the mat and hug the right knee in. Now this is a kind of a tricky pose, so you may want to watch. I'm going to take my right hand up the inside of my right leg and then take hold of the outside of my right foot. Now if that doesn't work for you, you can hold your shin, or you can even just wrap your arm around the thigh and then take that knee out to the side and the sole of the foot towards the sky. It's kind of like a half happy baby pose. You're going to want to tip over. It's what your body's going to want to do, but try to press your left hip and thigh into the mat. Don't let them come up. This is like a supine lunge. Breathe into the hips, letting them soften as you breathe out. And then release your right foot down, stretch it out, hug the left knee in. Let that relax the back, soften. Excellent. Take your left hand up the inside or whatever variation works for you of your left leg. Hold outer foot, calf. Take the left knee out to the left and the sole of the foot to face the ceiling. Yeah, yeah. Go Heidi. Try to press your right hip and thigh towards the mat. Try not to let it tip up. It sure wants to. Breathe into the hips here. And then release that foot and draw both knees in. Hug them in. As you exhale, draw them in a little closer. Release the feet to the mat. Slide the hips to the right of center. Stretch the left leg out, straight. Place the right foot on the left knee, the left hand on the right knee. The right arm is out to the side, palm up. Breathe in. As you breathe out, take the knee over towards the left. Try to let the right shoulder rest on the mat. And you breathe into it. Let the face soften. You may choose to turn your face to the right. On your next exhale, draw the tummy in and use your stomach muscles to press your right hip back to the mat. Slide the left foot in so both knees are now bent. Ease the hips to center and then ease them over to the left of center. Straighten the right leg. Place the left foot on the right knee. Right hand on the left knee. Left arm out to the side, palm up. Breathe in. As you breathe out, take the knee over to the right. Let the left shoulder relax into the mat. Turn the face left. Let the body soften. Breathe in. As you breathe out, draw your tummy in, unwind your twist. Pause for a moment. Notice how you feel. And then when you're ready, make your way into your resting pose. If you can elevate your legs either up the wall or in a chair, there's value in that. There's also value that if you've reached a deep state of inward directed consciousness now, to minimize movement. So, do what's right for your body and for your soul. Get very comfortable. Let your body melt into the earth. Breathing in, breathing out. The lower body, feet and legs soften. Breathing in, breathing out. The abdomen, the hips, and the pelvis release. Breathing in, breathing out. Breathing in, breathing out. The upper body, the back, the shoulders, they all surrender. Breathing in, breathing out. The neck, the face, the scalp. Deeply surrender and relax. Bring the attention to the breath. Gently turn the head side to side. Take your time and make any small movements that feel wanted by your body. And then when you're ready, roll to one side and use the hands to press yourself up into a comfortable seat. We'll chant Om together 3 times to close the practice. Breathe out. And again, breathe out and breathe in. With great respect and love, I honor my heart,
my heart,
my
my
inner
inner
teacher.
teacher.
Namaste.
Namaste.